They are the owners of Mason Woodard Mortuary and Hedgeless Funeral Home, and my dad's an embalmer and funeral director. Seeing all that for the first time, it was kind of like, it just set you back. You were stunned. You didn't know how to react. I'm Alex Woodard, class of 2011. I played football in high school, football and baseball in high school, and up to graduation, I was focused on graduating for sure. Trying to get everything sorted out, getting all my college stuff ready to go. I actually had a book to turn in that I was going to turn in that Monday because I finally found it. And then all the storm stuff happened and it kind of just went out the window. I remember going back to the house. Remember we were out in the backyard standing, which was stupid, and just listening to that sound of it go down the I'd never forget that sound. We headed down Catherine, and it was just kind of a weird deal seeing all that for the first time. It was kind of like, it just set you back. You were stunned. You didn't know how to react. We started clearing a path for the fire truck and pulling people out of houses. My dad, at one point, had me grab some caution tape out of a fire truck and had me marking location of the deceased. We were moving power poles with, transformers on them that you didn't know if they were alive or not, but at that time it's like, who cares? The only way to describe that night, in my mind, is just pure chaos. There's no better word for it. There's so many things going on, so many people, like, at one point we're at that roundabout. It's just like a zombie movie. People started walking. That's when people started coming to the roundabout. They were headed this way and they were coming that way. At first it was save people. Then as you started realizing what the severity and how bad it really is, it became like, this is our job. This is what we do, so now it's time for us to help in the way that we can. We helped out in the community for a little while, and then when it came that time, me and my sister's boyfriend, Kevin Schiller, went out and we were the transport from the morgue to the mortuary. And basically, we would go out to the morgue, they'd load the deceased onto the cots, and we'd be on our way. Later, when you're by yourself, you'd break down and cry, and because you feel for those families and everyone in the town. First people we come across right there when we got off Catherine definitely would have to be where it was just kind of, you got to grow up now and you got to grow up fast. After the storm, I felt like a 30-year-old man, what do I do now, you know what I mean? You had to be professional and strong for the people around you. I mean, you couldn't let it bug you then because you were trying to help them with what you were doing. And it was definitely a growing up experience, that's for sure. Well, I'd say definitely one thing that I've learned would be that, not take things for granted. And when they say time here is short, they really mean it.